From a residential point of view, it's always the landlord's responsibility, unless the house has a rateable value over £250,000. But for a typical house in a development or on the street being rented out, the landlord's responsible. For commercial, as soon as a tenant goes in, the tenant is fully responsible. They're fully responsible for all costs, as I said, even the rates, the water, the electricity, everything, until the property then becomes vacant. So whenever it becomes vacant, then there are different reliefs that you can claim for. You can get like a rates holiday for so many months, and then it falls back onto the landlord. But from a day-to-day point of view, once it's rented out and running smoothly, it's the tenant's responsibility.
Because that's obviously, when it comes to business rates and especially town centres, things like that there, the rates are obviously a lot more than, certain other areas, and especially probably in relation to property rates in terms of residential rates, the cost is quite substantially different.
It's a lot higher because they're factoring in, I don't know what they're factoring in. Speak to many businesses, speak to myself, what I pay in rates every year, and you think to yourself, my goodness, what am I getting here in return? People always immediately think, it's costing a lot just to get my bin emptied. That's a very, very small portion. What a lot of people don't realise is it goes to running the local facilities by the council, and also the vast majority of it goes back up to the main government, up to Stormont, which is then distributed out towards all your healthcare and all the different departments.
Because as you say there about getting your bins emptied, and yet there's so many businesses out there have to actually pay to get their bins emptied commercially anyway. Yeah. So, well, we'll not get into a full debate about rates today.
No.
Because we could be here half the day.